This is one of the images I captured while prepping for a photographic workshop I'm going to be giving in November in the Slot Canyon areas between Nevada and Page, Arizona. This is a textured red rock area that I really loved. You can see the formations and through here weathered by wind and rain over the centuries, and to me this looked like angel wings. And with a little bit more imagination, you'd be able to see the formations of other wings flowing in with the two main wings through this section. It's basically a finished image. It took me about 10 minutes in Photoshop, but I want to do a little bit more to it. I'm going to take it into Nik Software, which is a plug-in filter I've been using for years that I really enjoy. It saves me a lot of time and work. I'm going to go to the filter menu, go down to Nik Software, Color Effects Pro, and the first one I'm going to use is Film Effects. I'm going to go over to the drop-down menu, and this gives me a selection of all the films that you could use in the field that I did for many years before digital. It starts out with Agfa 400, which is a very nice film, but it makes the center a little brighter than I want. So I'm going to drop down to the 160, and that gives me more of the textures, pops the color a little bit, and also brings down the highlights that were in the center for the Agfa film. I'm going to click OK, and that's basically all I need to do. There's other things I can do in Film Effects, but I don't need to for this particular image. I'm going to click OK, and it will create a layer for me, and after it opens up I'm going to go into the layer palette, and if you click on and off that eyeball, it shows you what the layer created. The next layer I'm going to create is also in Nik Software. I'm going to go down to Color Effects Pro, and I'm going to go to Darken Highlight Center. Choose my center spot right between the two wings. I'm going to darken down the border luminosity and bring out the center luminosity. And with the split screen, you can see on top the before and the after, and maybe this is a little bit too highlighted, so I'm going to bring it down just a tad. Click OK, and it will create another layer for me. Click the eyeball on and off, and it creates a really nice vignetting. And with that, I may want to bring this area down just slightly in order to do that, and I don't want to vignette any more around the edges. I'm going to go to Nik Software, the Visa, and choose a center point. You can see the area of selection. I'm going to bring that down just a little bit and bring the brightness down some, brighten through there. That was just a little bit hotter than I wanted, and I'm going to click OK, and that will create another layer and bring that area down just a little bit darker. See that it brought the brightness down, and with that I have a finished image. It was finished before, but not as well as what I've just done with just a couple minutes in Nik Software. If you like Nik Software, I am an affiliate for them, and if you use my code European Images, it will give you a 15% discount on the software.